Saying sorry, Rupert Murdoch takes out full-page ads in the British press to apologise for the phone hacking scandal. Violence in Syria, security forces shoot dead at least 32 protesters across the country. Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez is to return to Cuba to resume treatment for cancer. Hello, welcome to BBC World News. I'm Martine. Also to come, charities call for urgent help for victims of East Africa's drought. We're live at a Kenyan refugee camp. And breakout, 60 prisoners on the run after a riot at a Mexican jail. News Corporation has placed adverts in a number of British newspapers to apologise for the phone hacking scandal. The advert, signed by Rupert Murdoch himself, says the company is sorry for the serious wrongdoing that occurred. On Friday, two senior executives resigned. Rebecca Brooks and Les Hinton said they felt it proper to leave the company.
The full-page apology is carried in many of today's papers.
And we'll be speaking to our correspondent who's live outside News International offices in the eastern part of London very shortly. Now, security forces in Syria have shot dead at least 32 protesters across the country. Throughout the day, hundreds of thousands of people staged some of the biggest protests so far against the rule of President Assad. About 1,400 civilians have died since the uprisings began in March. Donna Larson reports. China's foreign ministry has called on the United States to cancel a planned meeting between President Obama and Tibet's spiritual leader, the Dalai Lama. China says such a meeting will be harmful to its relations with the US. The Dalai Lama is due to meet the president at the White House today. China accuses the Dalai Lama of trying to get Tibetan independence, but the Dalai Lama says he only wants autonomy. 31 of the 33 miners rescued after spending 69 days trapped in a Chilean mine are presenting a lawsuit against the government for negligence. The men, whose dramatic rescue made headlines around the world, alleged that the National Geology and Mines Bureau failed to carry out proper inspections of the mine security and working conditions. The funeral of Otto von Habsburg, the elder son of the last ruler of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, is taking place in Vienna today. The body of the last crown prince is being buried in the imperial crypt, with much of the pomp associated with the former empire. The Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez is to return to Cuba for further cancer treatment, including chemotherapy. The president has asked for permission from the country's parliament to be allowed to travel to the island, where he was first diagnosed with the disease in June. From Caracas, Sarah Granger.
In the less than 2 weeks that he's been back in Venezuela,